Hello everyone. I thought today I'd talk about one of the primary uses of hammers. You need them. It's one of the main tools of the job. You know, your anvil, your forge and a hammer. You don't need the most expensive one on the planet. Don't be spending hundreds of pounds on a hammer. I've done it because I want certain hammers to do certain jobs, to get into certain areas, but you can't get in with a big hammer. So, you could get away quite easily with a claw hammer. Don't go for your dad's favourite hammer because he won't like you for it. Claw hammer. Now if you're hitting nails, to try out blacksmithing, go for it, Little forge in the back garden, dug in the hole and air dryer in. Little hammer. I've done it. Give it a whirl. You can get specific hammers for all sorts of jobs. My primary one is a £2 engineering ball peen hammer. I've had this forever. I picked it up when I was in college and I bought it and it does me well. It's only £2. I can swing it all day long. When using a hammer, don't put your thumb on the top because the vibration of what you're hitting will go through the hammer, through the handle, in your thumb, up your arm. I've injured myself doing that in the past. It's bad practice, don't do it. Wrap your whole hand around it. Hold it at the end when you're going at it. Now not up here, because you're not getting any momentum. So, that's my primary one. My second one that I use the most is a nice little £1.5 Farrier's rounding hammer. Nice dome surface for there. And there's a nice flat surface for doing small intricate work. I use them a lot, for all various forms of work. There are crossbeam hammers. You find them in America, they're everywhere. I think they're primary hammer for them. That one, crossbeam. You can get straight peen and all sorts, but drawing out your steel, these pretty good. That's a £3, but I'm not going to swing that all day long. Now, big work, I'm going to need it because I don't have a power hammer, so it's all by hand. So yeah, there's that. You get specialised ones like Swedish crossbeam, they're very nice and pretty. For smaller work, quite nice. And then you can go really specialised. That's a doming hammer I got from Havisham Forge, I think it's called, Victory Tools on eBay. Very nice for doing dishing work and things like that, candelabras and stuff like that. And then you go even more specialised. This is I think it's a doming hammer actually, making domes and pretty things and doming and stuff like that. Getting into certain gaps, I've used that for making cauldrons and stuff like that, but you don't need it. If you're starting out in the UK, you can quite happily get away with a claw hammer or an engineering hammer. £2, that's all you need. £2 probably in cost and £2 in weight. You don't need massive hammers to do blacksmithing. It's not how much power you can put into the steel, because you'll hurt yourself. It's, can you do this all day long? Yeah, easily, no problem. If you can't, get a small hammer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes to make whatever you're making. Just little hammer, doesn't matter. I think the smallest I go is £0.5 in weight. That's not much really. I have got a plethora and collection of hammers. They are, I've got a few. And I know many blacksmiths that have got lots of hammers. Now, something I want to cover on hammers. These aren't specifically hammers. Pick one up. These are not sledgehammers. Do not use them as sledgehammers. They are for making certain impressions in the metal that you're working. Hot steel, you want to make it round, that helps. You can do it with a normal hammer, but if you want to be certain precise and things like that and getting into certain gaps, these are good. On your steel, hit it on top. Not sledgehammers. Can't stress that enough. You can get specific ones. There are flatters for flattening surfaces of steel. They are brilliant. You put that on your hot steel, hit it on top, nice flat, gets rid of the hammer marks and things like that. They're not sledgehammers. They come in all various shapes and sizes. You know, there are lots. The ones for drawing things out. I haven't used this one in a while. So I like to use hand, other tools. I'm drawing big pieces of metal out. Not a sledgehammer. Don't use it as that. You will break it and it will deform, and it is not good. Bad practice. But yes, you don't need this Aladdin's cave of hammers. You can get away with a cross peen or a ball peen in the UK quite easily. Now, I can't wait to see the comments on this video, because some will go, you need a £5 hammer. Smash it. I don't care what you say. You don't need massive ones. You can get away with that, and you can get away with that all day long. You know, once your strength increases and things like that, move up to a bigger hammer if you wish, but don't hurt yourself. Because if you're out of the forge for a couple of months with an arm injury, it's your own fault. I've done it. It wasn't fun. I couldn't forge for 6 months. Well, lots of pain in this hand, lots of pain up my arm. Not good. Hurt myself. Lots of hospital bills and things like that. Don't do it. So yeah, hammers. You know, you can get them for all sorts of things. Riveting, making boilers, and really fancy, interesting stuff, and armouring and things like that. I've got lots of different ones. You don't need them to begin with, but later on when you get better, with crochet hammers and plenishing hammers and things like that, they're useful for certain jobs. But when you're starting out, ball peen hammer is all you need. So yeah, all I want to say really. I'll see you all again. Stay safe. Get out in your forge, make something.